All right, so we have the volume of a cube, and so I'm going to sketch out a cube. Wow, that's not the best cube. I'm going to do it like this. And boy, we're getting fancy. All right. What? That's okay. We'll just sketch one out. I'll just have to be patient. So just pretend that this is a perfectly drawn cube. Okay. And so what I need is the conversion factor, because we're given 8 centimeters cubed, and I need to figure out how many millimeters cubed are in a centimeter cube. So remember, when we do the volume of a cube, 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter. That's how we get the volume of this thing, right? So remember, the volume of a cube is the length times the width times the height. If we were to do that math with this one, we'd have 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter. You guys should write this down. Times 1 centimeter. Okay? But remember, does anybody in here know how many millimeters are in a centimeter? 10, yeah. So 1 centimeter is the same as 10 millimeters. So this is 10 millimeters, this is 10 millimeters, this is 10 millimeters. And so if I were to do that same volume of that little cube, then I would get 10 millimeters. 10 millimeters. That didn't like it. Times 10 millimeters. Yeah, my computer's being a little weird, guys. I'm not suffering with some sort of issue where I draw funny. It's just the computer can't keep up. And so what's 10 times 10 times 10? Well, 10 times 10 is 100, right? Times 10 again is 1,000. So this would be 1,000 millimeters cubed. And if I finish this one, which I kind of got sidetracked, this is equal to 1 centimeter cubed. Okay? So what that means is 1 centimeter cubed is equal to 1,000 millimeters cubed. Okay? So I need that conversion factor in order to do this whole thing. All right, so I'm going to move this down a little bit. We'll move this whole thing down so I have a little bit of space to do the conversion. Did everybody have that written down though? This is the important part right here. So then I have two scenarios, and let me just draw this out too. So what I have to do is I have to convert 8 cubic centimeters, or 8 centimeters cubed, right? So that's the same as this over 1. And then I have to multiply that by a conversion factor. So remember that this can be written as a ratio. So I could write it as 1 centimeter cubed over 1,000 millimeters cubed. Or I could say 1,000 millimeters cubed over 1 centimeter cubed. Now what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to cancel out this stuff here. So that means down here, what I really want is I want this to be centimeters cubed on the bottom. So that's how I decide which one to use. I'm going to choose this ratio just because it has centimeters cubed on the bottom. Does that make sense? So then I just write that out. So I say 1 centimeter cubed is equal to 1,000 millimeters cubed. And then that just allows me to cancel this out. So centimeter divided by centimeter, we'll write that over here as a side note. Centimeters cubed divided by centimeters cubed just reduces down to 1, right? Anything divided by itself is 1. And then my answer is just going to be, we're going to multiply the top across the top and the bottom across the bottom. So 8 times 1,000 times millimeters cubed is just 8,000 millimeters. Oops. Will that let me? No, won't let me. I got to do this. Oh, now I got to write all that stuff back in. 8,000 millimeters cubed. Okay. And this was 1 centimeter cubed, right? Which canceled. So this is our final answer. Now what's interesting is a lot of students, this was impressive on the students that brought this to my attention, and it was more than one. There was one in this class and one in another class, is this was not originally one of the answers. That was not originally one of the answers in the multiple choice. I added it in there, okay? Any questions on this? All right, so we'll stop this real quick.